Jeopardy! Fans upset over Alex Trebek streamed episodes? Jeopardy! Fans are upset over the Alex Trebek streamed episodes. A huge error occurred as the game's show pays homage to the original host. A new 24/7 streaming service had plans to show all 4 decades of his episodes. This comes after Ken Jennings paid homage to Alex Trebek in the season 38 finale. He shared one of Alex's iconic lines. Meanwhile, fans noticed that the series itself didn't mention Alex Trebek on his birthday. It's unclear whether producers were aware that an episode aired on the same day as his 82nd birthday. Now, a major television event that intended to honor the host has left many fans disappointed. Read on to see what happened and what Jeopardy! Fans are saying. Jeopardy! Is on a brief break after it ended its 38th season last week. It will return with season 39 in September 2022. Both Ken Jennings and Mayim Bialik will become the new permanent hosts of the show. They will continue to swap duties throughout the season. Fans were hoping to get their fix through the streaming platform Pluto TV. They didn't want to watch the episodes they'd already seen. Jeopardy! Announced they would air Alex Trebek-hosted episodes. Pluto TV partnered with the game show to launch a 24/7 streaming service for Jeopardy! And Wheel of Fortune. This is big news for fans of the classic game shows. Alex Trebek fans were happy to see the original host back on their screens. Soon enough, they were disappointed by what happened. Fans took to Reddit to express their frustrations over what happened during the major televised event. What happened is that they're only getting a limited selection of episodes. Jeopardy! Fans were hoping for more variety. They also wanted to watch some of their favorite champs. With 40-plus years of episodes to choose from, the number they actually show is surprisingly small. Is there any chance James Holzhauer's run will be shown? It's not available at the moment. I would love to see Ken's runs and other champs' runs, Egg James, Brad, etc. up there as well at some point in the future. The show being aired right now, show #6546, is misstated as Friday, February 15, 2013, when it was, in fact, Monday, February 18, 2013. Alex Trebek televised event is a major bust. The Pluto TV event left fans wondering, is that it? The streaming platform doesn't have runs from original champs like Ken, as some have mentioned. Some of his 2004 run have 3 episodes, but none of them show him on stage with Alex Trebek. Pluto has responded to the criticism. They revealed that they are still fleshing out some of the details of its new channel. In an update to the announcement, they shared that they will feature 33 of the 37 seasons hosted by Alex Trebek. They will also feature specials such as Battle of the Decades and Tournament of Champions. When Jeopardy! Fans open their streaming apps these days, they expect to be met with the familiar cadence of trivia categories, daily doubles, and Final Jeopardy wagers. Yet for a growing segment of the show's devoted audience, a different feeling has emerged, not excitement, but frustration. And at the center of it all is the towering legacy of Alex Trebek. Nearly 5 years after the beloved host's passing in November 2020, the Jeopardy! Community remains as passionate as ever. Syndicated broadcasts continue to draw millions of viewers. The Jeopardy! fan subreddit is thriving, and Trebek's name remains synonymous with the gold standard of quiz show excellence. But when streaming platforms recently updated their Jeopardy! Offerings, some fans were caught off guard, and not in a way that left them buzzing like returning champions. A legacy at stake. Earlier this spring, Sony Pictures Television, which owns the rights to Jeopardy! Announced an expansion of classic episodes available to stream on platforms like Pluto TV, Hulu, and Netflix Region-dependent. While the move was initially praised as a tribute to Trebek's unparalleled 36-year tenure, after all, the man hosted over 8,200 episodes, fans quickly noticed a pattern that left them uneasy. Many of the newly available episodes were heavily edited compilations or cherry-picked episodes that, to some, felt disconnected from the authentic Jeopardy! Experience they cherished. Worse yet, entire stretches of Trebek-era seasons were either missing or presented out of chronological order, causing confusion for fans hoping to relive the show's evolution from the late 1980s through the 2010s. On Reddit, user Trebek Forever 87 vented, "Greater than, I was excited to finally watch season 10 in full. But half the episodes are chopped up highlights with awkward transitions. It doesn't feel like the Jeopardy I remember growing up. Another poster lamented that their favorite Tournament of Champions episodes, iconic face-offs that diehards revere, had been skipped over entirely in favor of novelty celebrity specials or themed marathons. Why are fans so protective? It's not hard to understand why Jeopardy! Fans are deeply attached to the integrity of Trebek-era episodes. For decades, Alex Trebek embodied not only intellectual rigor, but a sense of calm, steady gravitas. His clipped delivery, dry humor, and no-nonsense demeanor elevated Jeopardy! From simple trivia into something akin to a cultural institution. Trebek wasn't just a host, he was a steward of knowledge and decorum, a role model for civility even in an age of sound bites and spectacle. Alex Trebek is Jeopardy! Says Claire Dawson, a 44-year-old librarian from Rochester, New York, and self-described trivia buff. When I watch those older episodes, I'm not just revisiting questions and answers. I'm revisiting a time in my life. His presence made the show timeless. Given this emotional investment, it's understandable that heavy-handed editing or inconsistent streaming releases can feel to some like a disservice. Fans aren't just binging a show, they're preserving a piece of television history. The business side of streaming. Of course, behind the scenes, the issues are more complex. Licensing full seasons of a show as sprawling as Jeopardy! With its daily format, special tournaments, and evolving production styles is no small task. Clearing rights for music cues, celebrity appearances, and archival footage can be cumbersome and costly. In a statement earlier this year, a Sony representative acknowledged the challenges. Greater than our aim is to celebrate Alex Trebek's incredible tenure, while also navigating rights clearances and technical limitations that come with multi-decade archival content. Translation: some episodes may be easier to package and distribute than others. Add to that the constraints of modern streaming algorithms, which prioritize bite-sized, curated collections over sprawling, linear season drops, and you begin to see how frustrations mount. Still, longtime fans argue that careful curation shouldn't come at the expense of authenticity. I don't need a greatest hits playlist, Claire Dawson says with a laugh. I want to watch a full season unfold organically. The little moments, contestant interviews, unexpected bloopers, even the bad sweater vests are what make it feel real. A divided fandom. Interestingly, not all fans are upset. A vocal contingent has welcomed the streamlined compilations as a digestible way to revisit Trebek's tenure. For casual viewers or those new to the show, highlight reels of legendary champions like Ken Jennings or James Holzhauer offer instant engagement without the commitment of plowing through dozens of standard games. It's like a mixtape of the best trivia moments, says Ryan Patel, 29, a tech worker from San Jose. If you're introducing someone to old-school Jeopardy! Showing them the 2004 Tournament of Champions or the IBM Watson match is an easy hook. Yet even Patel concedes that the balance is delicate. They just have to make sure the core audience, the hardcore, everyday fans, aren't alienated in the process. A way forward. The tension points to a broader dilemma facing not just Jeopardy! But legacy television in general. How do you preserve and present vast archives in a streaming-first era while satisfying both casual browsers and nostalgic completists? Some fans have proposed potential compromises. Dedicated streaming channels a la Pluto TV's 24/7 Jeopardy! Channel could continue to cycle highlight marathons, while full chronological seasons could be made available for